is up, everyone? It has been a long ass hiatus, and I am back. I don't know why, but I'm back. I am a living ball of stress. Probably a little more so than I should ever admit. But here we are. The chat is open. Feel free to say hi. Remember to keep it respectful, keep it clean. Not necessarily clean, but keep it respectful. We're going to start Crash 1 up on here. A new game. I've been playing through off and on constantly anyways. And, yeah. We're just going to have some fun with this. I won't be on for who knows how long. Ah. So, yeah. Super stressed. Doing OG Crash because it's a happy game to me. Um, I am gonna play this because yep, no, all right. Um, Making sure. I don't know what it is. This is like I ain't gonna sit here and be one of those people that like Crash 1's easy. Nah, it's definitely a difficult game, but like it's also like a comfort game, and well, we'll see how long I go on for. I'm probably gonna be on for like several hours. It's Friday night. I've really got nothing better to do. I'm dead ass broke. Um, yeah, it's a stressful time. End of Pride Month though, so happy Pride Month. Uh, yeah, but yeah, that shit's been pain in my ass. I am reworking on setting up a Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for just being a fan page. But yeah, it should be plenty of fun. If you're just tuning in, you know, we're free to talk about anything. Just start a chat, you know? I don't think I want to do Stormy Ascent right now. But yeah, no, you know, I'm really stressed, so I'm just enjoying Crash Bandicoot. Feel free to come watch, chat. You know, chat's always open. It's a little weird for me to see Crash in full screen, you know, 4K, HDR. I grew up with this on the PS1. And one of these days I'll get what I need and I'll hook my Xbox to one of my CRTs and I'll play this in a way that can be seen for everyone on a CRT, because I'm just curious how it translates. And, like, while it's kind of stupid, I also want to do the Ninja Turtles that way, since it has a scanline setting. That's also a really good game. But yeah, you know, I wish they made more games like this today. Ukulele was pretty good. It's another one I have that I might stream eventually. I will eventually get back to a regular schedule and having Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, as well as doing Resident Evil 2, and eventually into Resident Evil 3. But I just kind of felt the need to partially stream. How am I missing 3 boxes? Oh, fuck. Ooh, more than 3 boxes. I guess I'm just gonna deal with it for now. Let's see. No, it's literally 3 boxes. What 3 boxes am I missing? I'm gonna have to come back through this, ain't I? Oh, yeah, it's because I don't have that gem. Okay, yeah. But, yeah, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, bitch and complain about life. I could. I'd probably do a whole ass stand-up routine on my fucking life. It'd be highly entertaining, but I just don't see the point. But yeah, no, I know a lot of people sit here and, oh, well, Crash is so hard, and I never really get it, because, like, yeah, Crash 1 is not the easiest game in the world, especially if you're going for completion. But I don't really go for 100% completion on anything, so I'm not a completionist, I'm not an achievement hunter. I'm here for fun. I could probably talk about the games more than I do, but, like, what am I going to say that you haven't heard from other people? Um, yeah, this is, like, one of my favorite games, and, unfortunately for me, I'm still on Xbox One, so, like, I can't do a lot of the brand new games and be like, oh, yeah, check out this hot new game that, is really popular. Instead, I just gotta have fun, be the platformer and horror guy. Well, guy's the wrong term for me, but yeah. I also do Overwatch from time to time. But yeah, it's I'll be the first person to admit it ain't easy. But it's fun. The one thing I wish a lot of people would tell you when you start thinking about getting into streaming is this isn't easy. Like, it is nowhere as easy as people make it look. I'm not Ryukar. I'm not Rurikar, I'm not Cadicarus, I'm not Some Call Me Johnny. I'm certainly not the angry video game nerd. Like, one of the big things, like, a lot of people don't really let on. And so you always wind up, telling yourself, oh, it's not that hard. I do all this talking with other people when I'm gaming. But the real thing is like, you got to be interesting. You've got to figure out who you are. And that's not always easy. My bio says it all. Like, I'm autistic. I have BPD. I started this up a few years ago in the sole intention of streaming, and YouTube would be my answer to counteract me having to go on disability eventually. But, like, then you gotta figure out who you are, and, like, it's not easy, especially when you're starting like this. You don't have a camera. I'm working on that. I honestly need to earn some funds and get settled in to do that. Like, I would love nothing more than the VTube, or maybe just straight up have some fun with it. Be that goofy motherfucker in the cat ear mic and just chilling in like a onesie. But, you know, until I get a camera, I really can't do that. I really can't show off a whole lot. I can't, show off my randomly weird kind of e-girl meets goth girl room, or the odd fact that I have a shit ton of plushies and stuff. I don't get to have as much fun with you guys as I would like to. But I'm sure that'll change eventually. Like, it's in my intention to eventually fuck. But, it's things they don't talk about when you're starting streaming. I think a lot of us see people like PewDiePie and whatnot and go, oh, well, I could do that. That can't be as hard as, they try to make it sound. But the reality of it is like, you've got to sit here and do things you wouldn't normally. And well, I just missed Came Expeditiously. Thanks for the follow. Or you run into technical errors where you aren't getting notifications properly on new follows. Like, I have my Chromebook and phone usually on at all times when I'm streaming. My Chromebook is... Hey, thanks. At this point, I don't really care if I get affiliate. Like, I'd be happy just getting followers who, are just enough and enjoy what I do to keep me going and keep me sane for if and when I can't work eventually. Like, I'm well aware affiliate is not an easy task and is not necessarily a way to go. Like, this is my second time having to restart from the bottom with this, and if there's one thing I've learned after being just barely there last time, it's that, one, just about anything can cost you that progress, and then you're starting all over again. So, going affiliate as your go-to goal isn't necessarily going to get you anything, but being where you can get the followers and maybe, just start picking up ad revenue if need be, but even just sending it to YouTube and, being able to get sponsors or something is a good way to handle things. Last time, my account got hacked, frozen up, and it kind of sucked. I think I was at 60 followers, and I just had to do a few more things to get where it was necessary to reach affiliate. And that had been my whole goal, was to just hit affiliate and not have to, worry about working, not have to worry about, okay, well, here's this job that's going to burn me out. And I lost the email account that was tied to that. Twitch wound up deleting the account after so long of inactivity. And it was a mess. But simultaneously, it humbled me and kind of got me to the point that chasing affiliate is not necessarily the way to go. I see, especially in the Twitch pages on Reddit and stuff, everyone's chasing affiliate. And I get that, want to make money. But I also get you're not necessary, if that's your goal, it really kind of cuts down on what you're going to do. My goal has been to set up a just kind of safe place to have fun. Be entertaining, have fun, build a community. And since then, I've come to realize, okay, I may have an unbalanced schedule due to my disabilities cause me to have to change jobs a lot. So what I'm able to do changes a lot. But, I realize by just wanting to build a community where, I can offer safe and fun and, people can goof around, basically say whatever, so long within reason anyways, that you wind up with a way to build followers. And even if you don't reach affiliate by Twitch's standards, you can still find a way to turn it into a living. Because most of my previous streams always wind up on my YouTube shortly after I'm done, and I do that because it is my goal to also start to hit to YouTube. I'm working on getting a camera and stuff. I intend to start streaming with my partner as well. And just, have fun. I'm hoping to just kind of, one, show the world that different sorts of gamers exist. I try to put a highlight on some of these games that, maybe they were popular for a real quick minute, and then they disappeared because the big streamers stopped playing them, like Crash here. But I love my cartoony mascot platformers because it's a real quick, easy pick up and play. And so many gamers these days, we're in our 30s, 40s, etc. And it works best if we've got something we can pick up and play. Sure, I'll sit here and, the new Assassin's Creed looks really good, but I don't always get to game a whole lot. Even with a partner who games. So, even being a huge fan of the Soulsborne series and RPGs, you know, it comes down to okay, why don't we also get more platformers everywhere, more games I can pick up, put down, come back to in like 3 months, and it won't matter where I was at. I don't have some big overarching, 80-hour story that I've got to keep track of daily. But also, I love doing nostalgia trips. I love the fact that we're seeing remakes of games. I wish we would see remakes of games that maybe had potential and just got too rushed. See, I have a soft spot for Crash. I've got a soft spot for Spyro. I have a massive soft spot for Sonic. I love Mario. I love The Legend of Zelda. I love Metroid. Metroid's one of my big ones. Whoops. But, I remember finally getting enough money to get this, found it at Walmart for, $20, decided to finally get it. I saw these models, and the first thing that went through my head was, oh, this needs to be a plushie. Why have they not released a plushie for Crash with this? I would have gone ham, even not having the systems for it at the time this came out. I would have ordered a collector's edition if they gave out a Squishmallow plushie of the new Crash. I'm still hunting down onesies of Sonic, Spyro, Crash, Coco, just because I love Coco and it's fun. But I see games like this, I see Medieval. I really wish that would have came to Xbox as well. Don't get me wrong, I miss when there was exclusives. But simultaneously, in today's market, it really doesn't matter, unfortunately. I sit here, I'm Sony technically has more exclusives, but they weren't able to get me, unfortunately. After having been essentially a Sony show most of my life. I was looking at the PS4 after having had gone back from the PS3 to the PS2. And I had moved back from my home state of Indiana to where my ex-wife and kid are, and after a while you kind of sit there and go, okay, well, all I've got is a PS3 with Black Ops and Dark Souls. I need something to play. I need to, get up on the modern systems. And I really kind of started looking and deciding and finding out Crash, and Spyro, and Sonic were on the Xbox, as well as Game Pass, allowing me to try games. I'm a broke gamer 90% of the time. So being able to, okay, I spend $15 a month and I can try that new game that I maybe wouldn't have gotten to try otherwise kind of sold me. But, like, if you like these old retro mascot platformers, I'd also suggest giving Ukulele a shot. While the first one is a bit rough around the edges, I highly enjoy it, especially with the fact that, like Sonic Mania and a few other more modern platformers and retro spin-offs and sequels, it has the CRT filter for a nostalgia trip. It's just basically Banjo-Kazooie, but really, really cute. It's from the original Rare team before Microsoft bought them. It's really rough. It has some of the same issues I have with DK64. It's just way too big. But it's also a lot of fun and really cute and endearing. And that's one of the other reasons I love these platformers, is they're cute, they're endearing. You know, as I've said, I've got kids. It's a lot of fun to just kind of sit back and be able to be like, hey, look, here's this game I know I don't have to worry about. I don't have to spend 80 hours playing this game to know, oh, I can play this game in front of my kids. And, like, one of my kids is not really all that big of a concern. She's 2, my stepdaughter. But, you know, both me and her mother are gamers, so she's not too overly concerned on some of it. But just the fact that, you know, I'm a protective parent in general, I kind of tend to try to avoid, like, Devil May Cry 5. Even though now the Xbox version is censored like everyone else is. But, yeah, you know, I'm really hoping that now that we've gotten Crash 4, and I'm hoping Microsoft doesn't do what they've done with so many other companies they've bought. Now that they have Activision, Blizzard, and the Crash and Spyro series, we see more. I'd love to see a Crash 5 that's still just as good, if not better than the Insane Trilogy and Crash 4. Unfortunately, I have not bought Crash 4 yet, but I have gotten to play it a couple times. Whoop. But, yeah, you know, it is the one thing that worries me seeing gaming these days. Is you wind up with all these companies just buying everything up, and all that's going through my head is, okay, I'm hearing rumor of a PlayStation 6. I'm hearing rumor of the next Xbox already. Why? Like, I still play an Xbox One. Yeah, it's the One S. But, like, I don't see the point in upgrading. Whoop. Oh, that was a mistake on my part. But, yeah, you know, I keep hoping that we also see remakes of other classic game series and stuff. Like, I remember back in the PS2 era, and even some of the PS1, we had like Lilo and Stitch games, and like I know with Disney doing a live action one, all that's going through my head is, well, how about we get a remake of that? Like, one of them was a straight up rip off of Crash here. That'd be a lot of fun. I'd love to see, 4K HDR Stitch. Or even just HD Lilo and Stitch video game of a platformer. Grant, I'd also love to see a lot more creativity. I'd love to go back to risky new games. It's been the love-hate of, hey, they remade one of my favorite games. I don't have to go spend $100 to go pick it up. But simultaneously, it's, oh, they remade this game again and this game. And then you're just kind of sitting here like, oh, well, whoop. Why do they just keep remaking games? Why are there no new games? I mean, yeah, there's a decent bit on the indie scene. I definitely would love to see a new Cuphead come out. Like, it was one of the big reasons I got an Xbox, and then, like, it's not easy to find, even digitally, for the Xbox anymore, since it's no longer an exclusive for them. Which is a shame, because, like, it was a good game. I feel it could have been more polished. It could have maybe taken after Mega Man a little more. But that almost went bad. I'm also sitting here and all that's going through my head is like, well, why are we dealing with systems as they are now? Why are we dealing with Sony and Microsoft when Nintendo's winning for the first time in a while? And that's just because, like, I mean, like, I'm the only one in my house with a 4K HDR TV. And okay, yeah, these 4K HDR, Dolby Vision, etc., games are nice. Sure, the availability of 120 hertz, ray tracing, etc., sounds nice. And then you realize chances are your TV isn't doing 4K. It's not doing Dolby Vision. And that's the real shame of it. But yeah, it's weird because, yeah, I'm after the followers. I would love to maybe reach affiliate, but that's not my goal. Because simultaneously, yeah, I get affiliate, I start making ad revenue, I start making money. And then to a point, I'm owned. I don't necessarily get to be who I am. Well, and I'm sure there's someone out there that, pops in to watch my content for a little bit and would sit here and go, oh, well, this person made affiliate, they're watched more closely. They don't get to be a weirdo and a freak, and okay, well, that's them. Like, I will point blank sit here in a onesie with a plushie and play games and chat all fucking night, no problem, and just be a little weirdo. To me, it's fun. But, it's something a lot of people don't talk about. And, like, even I'm trying to figure out how to overcome it. Like, I'm on other streaming sites. I don't see the big point to them when I can't stream directly to them from my system, and would have to figure out how to set up using remote play and screen capture to do it for things like Kick or whatnot. So Twitch here really is the better option. To a point, anyways. But, yeah, a lot of people will tell you, oh, well, do this, do this, do this, and eventually you'll get to affiliates, and, I don't... Oof. I still love these death animations. But what level am I on anyway? I've just been breezing through these. But yeah, I don't see the issues that a lot of people do. Simultaneously, I don't want to wind up like guys like Alpha Omega. I don't want to, wind up like James Roll for the Angry Video Game Nerd, where I do too much and I get burnt out from it either. I don't want to wind up a Matt Pad. And so, well, yes, I'll sit here and, I'm not going to stop myself from becoming an affiliate, but I'm also not going to sit here and be like, oh, that's my whole goal. Because, in the long run, I can't really wrap my head around, okay, this is your only option. When, yeah, okay, I'm sorry, guys, I'm rambling. between rambling and vaping every 5 minutes. But like, it's kind of funny what you can do on autopilot. Plane crash if you grew up on this. Oh man, these idle animations. But, you know, there might come a day when I try to do screen capture with this. At the moment, I'm testing my new internet. You know, I finally got fiber. I'm seeing if my voice works better and comes through better, how well it transfers over to YouTube, and if things go well, I might start also doing days where that looked like a bug, where I possibly just stream there. There might be days I use my phone and slowly but surely edit up a video and, you know, do my own little, like, angry video game nerd bit or something. You know, I'd love to do these playthroughs, slowly build up a playlist of my streams, and whoop, I died. I died. I have to show respects, everyone. Oh, well, I can get that ton of coin now. But, yeah, you know, well, I might take a quick break here soon. God, I still love how fluid this is. I feel gaming-wise we've taken steps back, if that makes any sense. You know, I feel most games nowadays are Fortnite's, Apex's. They're to catch a hype train and then vanish. And, like, sure, they make them super long. But, like, you know, I play Apex, I play Overwatch, I won't touch Fortnite. You know, don't get me wrong, it's not, I think it's necessarily a bad game, it's just, I don't see the point, if that makes sense. But, you know, I'd probably do Call of Duty. I've been debating on, like, busting out Medal of Honor or Battlefield for its campaign, less than its online. Because while I don't think that the people that play, you know, online shooters to stream are bad, don't lot of platformers. I don't really have a difficulty setting. And part of that's for my streaming purposes. Because, like, okay, if I die, that's me. If I do really good, that's me. There's no, oh, well, you're just sitting here playing on easy mode and, trying to make yourself look good. Or you're sitting here with a server of your fans, and so you'll not lose. And I think the only time I stream games with a difficulty setting actually is, I think I've done some Doom a couple times. Back when I was first starting this page. And even then, like, I grew up on Doom, so it's Ultra Nightmare. I don't really care if I die. I don't care if I look bad. Because that's part of the fun of it, Is, oh yeah, this person sucked at this game. Oh, look how much better they got at it. Oh, these spikes will hurt. One thing I've been wanting to get back going, besides doing some Overwatch again, is some Dragon Ball Fighters. I've been holding off on doing Overwatch until I can get onto the ranked, because I feel ranked online matches will just be better for streaming. Because I tend to do so much Apex with my partner and a friend that it just doesn't work out well. One thing anyone who follows me will learn is I switch between some languages occasionally. I'm a massive otaku, so you'll hear baka and aho. Occasionally you'll even hear some Korean out of me. It's very, very rare. It's not a language I ever picked up, really. But I'm kind of just sitting here talking to myself, but I still don't see why people thought this was so hard. I mean, yeah, I've died a good few times. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I feel that at least Crash 1 here is a lot easier than it was on the PS1, which is really weird to say, but Crash was a little heavier on the PS1 than he is here on the Insane Trilogy. It's a little different, especially considering I'm playing Xbox and Master Chief Collection and the anniversaries of the Halo games, where I could have the OG graphics. I think having the OG graphics in this would have been a lot of fun. I think having a CRT filter on this would have been a lot of fun. Especially when streaming. I don't know why they didn't do it. I wish they would have done it. I really think, geez, I am not timing that right at all. But, yeah, I think it would have been a lot of fun. I'm going to take a break here shortly. Possibly switch games. I haven't decided on that bit yet. Oof. I'm not timing that right. It's my last life. Ouch. That's the other thing that's made this a little easier than I'd like. Like, unless I'm imagining things, like, Crash 1 on the PS1, you'd run out of your lives, and, well, if you didn't save, guess who's going back to the beginning? So, the real question to anyone watching is, am I audible properly? Can you hear me? Am I going in and out? Because, like, I'm really trying to get it to where I know my chat works well, and that I'm going to be able to get things differently than they are. You know, fuck. We're almost at the hour mark. I'm going to take a real quick break and be back. So, just hang in there. I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry about that quick delay. I ran out of soda. I ran out of my Baja Blast. I have Monster, but, like, it's it's almost 1 in the morning for me. But yeah, we'll have to try to start experimenting with different things. Um, it's my goal to get up fan pages and stuff. I originally had a fan Facebook page in the works for this. I was going to start doing shorts on my phone on it as well. And, lo and behold, stalkers hit life, and you've got to turn what's supposed to be a business fan page into your personal account, which, like, you were trying to avoid having your personal account tied to your streaming, because, hey, private life should get to stay private for the most part, except for what you're willing to reveal. Baka. Baka. So anyone who actually follows my streams probably knows my voice differs from time to time. There's days it's a lot deeper, days it's a lot lighter and softer and more feminine. Whoa. Obviously, if you read my profile, I am a member of the trans community. It's my goal to possibly get back onto HRT and start transitioning again. So, over time, the Dark Lord will definitely have a bit of a different voice. I'm still going into voice training here and there. Shame. But, yeah, trying to see what amount of time works best for these streams. I want to get back to streaming Devil May Cry 5 as well. I'm hoping to get back to streaming in general. And hello to my new viewer. Chat's open. Feel free to say hi. Chat's open to whatever people want to talk about. If you don't want to hear me ramble, please start a chat. Because, I'm typically a very non-verbal autistic, and I'm trying to do this. So, I will ramble on unless I get into a hyper focus on what I'm doing, and then either I'll be absolutely quiet or I will not shut up about what I'm doing. But yeah, one of the other things is oop. I'm hoping to get back to streaming Halo as well. I tried to do some Need for Speed, but it got muted due to the songs on it. So unless I can find some copyright-free background music to play while I'm playing, yeah, that one's probably not going to happen. Toasty. you know, I do miss a lot. It's a lot of fun though. Ooh, yo-yo. But, you know, I'm really trying to figure out, I might stream again tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to do it remote play-wise, because I'm curious if I can get my camera on my laptop on for that, and get it to where y'all can see me, and I can have some fun with just being who I am, just being the little weirdo I am. Because, like, I feel a lot of people pop in, just kind of hear me rambling and disappear. They don't really get the experience. They don't really get to see the weirdo that's behind all this. So there's really nothing of interest besides my gameplay and what I'm doing my best to talk about. Toasty. But, like, you know, I don't even know my life's going right now. How much longer I'll get to stream continuously like this? I'm trying as best as I can. Like, obviously, I wind up with like 2-month hiatuses, and it's less that I can't handle the streaming. It's just more my life winds up such a mess or so hectic at the time that, like, there's not a lot I can do, and like, it sucks. Oof, cooked again. But I'm gonna call it for now. We're an hour, 10 minutes in. I think I've gotten what I can for now. So, yeah. Everyone have a good night. Um, stay safe out there. I will probably see you guys tomorrow.